Okay, guys, I think that's a lot better. I think you can see the shelves in here better. So I'm going to try to walk you through it and show you what it's looking like. After you have your shelves in, I'm going to take this apart and show you how it works. If you look right here, you'll see a bolt coming out. See a bolt coming through right here. You want to do that on each shelf, and I'm going to go back on that too and show you exactly how to place them so that every one of them fit and line up. See how that slides on there loosely? If I said and have eggs on it, I put a nut right here, threaded loosely. And if you notice, when I pick up on it, it raises all the shelves. You see that? And that's a pretty good lean on it too. You know what I mean? You want a good lean. Okay. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down here and we're gonna put I think I got it close by. We're gonna take a drill. Sometimes I take it out of the case. So I'm gonna mount that right here. Okay. And we're gonna get the threaded rod, and then we're gonna take a drill bit, a 2-inch drill bit, the length 2 inches, not width. That is that I have left over. That's a stripped Phillips head. So I'm taking an old bit that's no good. It's a stripped Phillips head bit that's about 2 inches long. I'm going to cut the Phillips head end off flat even so that I can weld that onto a threaded rod. And I'm going to take you through this. I'm just trying to, some of you guys probably already know how to do this and can just go do it. I'm just telling you before I get there. So, and then you put it on the threaded rod on the end of this, which we're going to cut this shorter. On the end of this stick, we're going to take a little piece of metal about 3 inches by 1 inch width and length, and weld a bolt to it so that we can attach it to the end of this stick, and when that motor turns, it will run that bolt down that threaded rod up and down, moving your shelves. Okay, but I'm gonna walk you through all that. First, we're gonna go through how to build these shelves properly. So now, I don't know what to name these parts because they just some stuff I made up. I mean, it may be something other people have done, I don't know. But anyways, that's just a 1/4 inch by 1 inch by roughly 4 foot. Roughly 4 foot high. Like, we're probably going to end up cutting it down, but it doesn't matter. What you want to do is, you want to start from the top. You want to go 1 inch down. You want to drill your hole slightly bigger than your bolt, and you want all your bolts to be symmetric, which you don't have to. You can just change the size of each hole, but I say all your bolts symmetric. And you want to drill that hole a little bit bigger so that it slides on there, not too big, but so that it slides loosely, so you don't get a vibration when it turns. Trust me. And you want to go with about 1/4 inch. You don't want to go too much thicker because the thread's gonna make it vibrate as well if you go thicker. And then you want to go down. Clean that off. But you want to go down 6 inches from this hole. Okay, and then so that would be at your 7-inch mark. If you made a mark at 1 inch, then that would be a 7-inch. So forth, so forth. 6 inches. Keep going 6 inches. 6 inches. 6 inches. You make 6 inches. Every 6 inches you make a mark. You have 6 holes you want to make because you have 6 shelves. Okay. Once again, 1 inch down, you make your first hole. You make a hole. You make 5 more after that. 6 inches down. So 1 inch, 6 inch, 6 more inches, 6 more inches. Okay. Your shelves, they fit onto the grooves that we made. Remember that? Pretty sure. kind of chilly today, so got a little fire going in my stove over there. Okay, so this shelf is just a regular square rectangle, you know, box. That's all it is. Okay, pretty sure you can make this on your own. I don't know what the size of your refrigerator is, the width of it, so I'm not going to tell you any measurements. I'm just going to tell you that your shelves need to be roughly about a 1/2 inch to a 1/4 inch smaller than the width from this board to this board, from this board to this board. Okay, 1/4 to a 1/2 inch shorter. And then your width, I got it gapped about 1 inch from the back, because that turns up and it'll be a little further of a gap. Let's see. Yeah, it makes a little further of a gap. So I made this one 1 inch from the back, and then it's a few inches from the front. Okay, that's all you have to do for the width of your shelves. Okay, now you see they just sit on. Now I'm gonna show you how we do that. Okay, the same hole saw bit set we used, which is this whole bit set right here. I used the smallest one in the set for this one. I used that one. I believe this is the one I used to make the holes in the side mount. But the holes I cut out for the side of the shelves is the smallest one. Okay, so I just took a board that was about a 1/2 inch. I just burnt that piece of wood too. About a 1/2 inch width right here. Took that whole saw and just made a hole and took it out. The beautiful thing about using that is it automatically, because you have to hook it, you have to connect that to that bit right there. It automatically puts your pre-drill you a hole in the middle of it. So I know that the camera view is not the best. I'm just using the cell phone and keep trying to auto zoom, but there you go.